Huh? Whoa! Welcome to the nostalgic multiverse. Warning, the content of the nostalgic multiverse is meant for everyone, not just children. That is why nostalgia is in the name. Parental guidance is advised. This content is strictly for people 13 years or older. With that, enjoy the show. Sometimes when it comes to Thomas and Friends original characters, some people either opt for turning themselves into a steam engine or turning fictional characters like Phineas and or Rainbow Dash into Thomas characters. But today in this episode of Custom Spotlights, I'm going to be showing you how I made the Adventures versions of both Wendell by Mainland Studios and Sonic the Steam Engine by Mega Hedgehog X. So for these two, you're going to need a collectible railway and or Adventures Percy and an Adventures or collectible railway Charlie. First thing you're going to want to do is to cover your models in paint trimmer and make sure that you are careful as this stuff is very acidic. Once you are done removing the paint, use some primer. I highly suggest white primer as you'll mess up easily with black and silver. So I highly suggest using white primer. Now for Wendell, I used dark green spray paint. But as for Sonic, I used dark blue spray paint. Please make sure that you do not whatsoever paint a green Sonic model unless you want Scourge. And so that there are no imperfections, use some lax spray, and to add some of the finer details, use paint pens. Now that these models are done, we can take a closer look at them. I really like how I gave Sonic white buffers to represent his white gloves. I also like that all I had to do was paint Percy blue, as you can tell. Also, giving yellow trims around his wheels, I like that because it represents his buckles, and I like that I gave him the 91 to represent when he was first created. Then we have Wendell. Now, although he doesn't look like his actual model from the Trains series that I've seen, I still like how it turned out, and I really hope you guys like how it turned out as well. So, don't worry if it doesn't really look like Wendell. To me, it doesn't really matter. With that, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Custom Spotlight. This one was rather hectic to make as I had to make a double feature. Unlike last time, it had two engines this time. So with that, I thank you all so very much for watching. This is Nostalgic signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies.